a little sign from above?
I believe in signs, so.
That is wild.
We're doing the right video today.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Living in Hobe Sound. If you're new here, my name is Jamie Schwartz. I'm a local realtor with Waterfront Properties.
And I'm Jody Dupuis, and I'm a local mortgage consultant here.
First, we wanted to say hi to our newest subscribers. Hi, Amy.
Who did I talk to? That guy, Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hi, Jim. And I think our newest one, Stephanie, which I'm excited to have visit soon.
That's great. Oh, and there was that guy, Jason, too, we talked to. He was pretty cool.
Hi, Jason.
Hi. Thanks for subscribing, guys. We love that you're out there. We wanted to take you around Hobe Sound a little bit today and tell you about places of worship that are in the area. There's all kinds of faiths that are represented here. And a bonus is we're going to tell you about their thrift stores as well, because there's some really great thrifting around here.
I'm excited.
All right, come along. So we're at St. Christopher's Catholic Church. It's been here since 1952. It's the only Catholic church in Hobe Sound. And I wanted to start here because it is the most beautiful church that we have in town. It is gorgeous. I'm not Catholic, but I've been to weddings here and baptisms. The priest is really entertaining. He's got an Irish accent. We're gonna walk around the property just a little bit so you can see the grounds, and then we'll tell you about St. Vincent de Paul, which is their charity and thrift store here. We're in Zeus Park. That's in Old Hobe Sound, Olympia, right? Is that what you guys call it?
Yep,
in the
we
real
have a
estate
video
world?
on that.
Oh yeah, video on Olympia. Check it out. It's pretty cool. Really neat neighborhood. This is the Presbyterian Church. This is the oldest church in Hobe Sound. I don't know the date offhand, but I think they're probably coming up on 100 years. Oh, maybe they're like in their 90s. Both of my girls were baptized here, and it's beautiful. This is the old office building. And you know, they're part of the dog park. I think they may have donated that land to do the dog park, which is
right
adjacent.
there.
Yeah, you can see it right over there.
So we're on Jupiter Island in front of the chapel here, and this is the cemetery. It's been a garden for resting places for over 40 years. It's just a beautiful setting. It's been my favorite place since I was a kid to kind of come up, and I've helped with weddings and stuff here. It's just a beautiful ground.
So this is on the island Catholic Church. So the St. Christopher's was the only one on the mainland. You can see where we are here. Beautiful.
We were just over at the island at the chapel. It's so pretty. I get, you know, my brain goes away when I'm around beautiful landscapes like that. So
it was so peaceful over there.
Yeah, it's tranquil.
We're gonna turn onto Gomez. So Gomez, you guys might be familiar with. There's a lot of really beautiful homes and neighborhoods there. There's also several schools and a church. So we're gonna turn down here and show you guys a little bit about Hobe Sound Bible College, Hobe Sound Christian Academy, and the church that they have there as well. We are outside of the Hobe Sound Bible Church thrift store. It's the Hope International Missions and the FEA missions. They do a bunch of mission work, and the thrift store helps fund it. Really great thrift store, inexpensive prices. Tell Jonathan that we said hi when you go in there. And they give free bread on Wednesdays, leftovers from Publix.
If you're on a budget and you need bread, come here on Wednesday.
It is a whole campus here. What do they call that? The Sea Branch Community or something. They've got a great Christian bookstore. It's adjacent to the Hobe Sound Early Learning Center, also known as the Dinosaur School.
Yes, which I'm a board member on. So if you have any questions about that, hit me up.
Preschool, VPK, that's the voluntary pre-kindergarten that we have here in the state of Florida. They do offer that. They also offer VPK at Hobe Sound Elementary, which is directly across the street from the Dinosaur School, which Gertrude Petway helped start way back when. I love Petway. She's lovely.
We're getting ready to expand the building and push it out. And
at the Early Learning Center?
At the Early Learning Center. So they have the portables there to help get some of the classes set up and give us the room that we need. But we couldn't get all of the building done in time. So we have a lot of charities like the Community Chest, which is amazing, Loblolly, Jupiter Island, a lot of private donors, Lost Tree. We have a lot of donors, but we need more. So it's taking us time we need new playgrounds and paint, and we're trying to divide the rooms up and create a space to walk through, because currently you have to walk through a classroom to go outside.
Yeah.
So we're trying to rearrange that.
That's nice.
So.
Both my daughters went there.
Mine did. I went there.
You went there too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Such wonderful teachers and great staff as well. They offer a nice, nutritious lunch. How soon do we have to get on the waiting list to get into that school?
When you know you're pregnant, you have to sign up. No joke.
And what ages do they start at 2?
They start at 2, but the plan will be to have infants.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we know that there's like a huge need here.
Yeah.
So that is on the plan.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of crazy. So we want people to be able to have a faith that's stronger. Are you and your family interested in Bible or religion and things? There's stuff for teenagers, which has been a really, hard year for them.
And best of luck with your community outreach, Kathy.
All right. Thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. Nice to visit with you.
Well, that was an unusual phone call to happen while we're touring around the churches. You know how Facebook's always listening to you or whatever, but I think, is that a God wink? Is that like a little sign from above?
I believe in signs. So.
That is wild.
We're doing the right video today.
Yeah. Whatever your faith is, I mean,
no judgment here.
Not at all. We just wanted to show you guys the options. Obviously, there are, what do they call that with the Jehovah's Witness? I know that there's a big, it's not a chapel, I forget what they call it, but down in West Palm Beach, they have a huge physical presence for the Jehovah's Witness, but we don't have a physical place, but they're here and they're reaching out. So if that's your profession of faith, there are people here in the community that you can connect with as a Jehovah's Witness. This is the Greek Orthodox Church. So we were just talking about, gosh, there's more places of worship than I had even thought about. They do a bake sale with all the yummy, the baklavas, the cheese. Oh man, good stuff.
It's so good.
A couple times a year.
I love it.
Watch out for that. And such nice folks here in this congregation too. Really, really open to the community as a whole. There are probably 3 other Baptist churches over in Banner Lake. At least 3, right? I don't know how many are open right now.
We have a lot of churches now that we're talking about it. We had some, the big ones, but there's a lot of smaller.
Sure. We are at the First United Methodist Church right now, another beautiful church. They've recently got a new pastor. They have a thrift store and a preschool here, right?
Correct. And they're very good at supporting the community when you need something. So for my child's 5th grade dance, we needed a place to hold it, and they let us hold it here, which is very nice. Yeah. And they supplied a DJ, and we just made a nice donation after, but they didn't ask for anything.
Yeah, they're very charitable. Their thrift store prices are the best in town. They do a huge Christmas bazaar, and they hoard it and then put it out for a couple of days. They also host Family Promise of Martin County here, which helps with people that are in transition with housing and that kind of thing, which is huge. We were over at the Lutheran Church, which is Bethel Lutheran, who also has a preschool program. So there's not just one game in town for that. You may be able to tell our favorites by what we talked about. But my daughter did my oldest daughter went to Bethel for a couple years before she went to the dinosaur school. So that's another option. So there's a few more churches over in Banner Lake. We'll go drive through there. I know there's at least 2 over there.
I think, yeah.
Maybe even 3. And if we missed a church, maybe we missed your church.
Yeah.
And you're watching, you're like, what the heck?
Sorry.
Our apologies, but certainly put that in the comments. We're going to put links to all the different houses of worship in the area in the comments so you guys can check it out. This has turned into church, school, thrift.
We're not supposed to intertwine the 2. We're rebels.
Oh, it's a separation of church and state.
Yeah.
Here, let's go back. Like Scooby-Doo style.